Ha ha. Ha ha. Ha. Let me repeat that. Ha ha. Ha ha. Ha. This is not a sponsored video, and this should be spelled with an S. Okay. Let's get into it. If it starts raining, I'm going to pull this thing in live and we'll just do it inside, but I was feeling like a certain somebody today, so I'm going to try to be somebody for you. Okay, I want to talk about music promo. I'm a musician. I've got almost 900 subscribers on here, so you know I'm not really fully monetized because I have less than 1,000 subs. And unless you have short form content doing tens of millions of views, you can't monetize that either. So I'm working on it, okay? Depending on how you look at promotion and depending on what you believe, promotion is a total scam. And that doesn't mean that ads don't work, because sometimes ads are the only thing that works. And it just seems like people run ads before they even have a good product. And musicians like to throw things at the wall and run, spend hundreds of dollars on ads, or maybe even a $20 bill. And they really don't know, what it's going to do. They just throw it into the abyss, and they hope that the Facebook God blesses them. I largely knew that this was going to be unsuccessful, but last week I hucked probably almost $100 at TikTok specifically. Almost nearly $100, probably somewhere close to there. And it did nothing. It did nothing of substance. TikTok is a dead app. If you had a fan base on TikTok, good for you. You can still use that fan base, and you can still have, your videos aren't reaching your followers on a consistent basis, but you can still have the notoriety of your name, and because you're, a D'Amelio or something like that. How you doing? Good to see you. Because you're a D'Amelio like that, somebody with a face and somebody with a past who had a fan base, you can use that to your advantage. Even though TikTok was taken by the American entertainment mafia, and now it is not somewhere where you can reliably grow. You have to rely on being somebody that was. And then when America took the American share of TikTok, they shut it down completely, meaning your followers don't see your posts. Meaning, if you throw an ad at something that gets say, for example, you want more likes and comments, is one of the ad packages they do. It will just inundate your account with bot likes, bot comments, bot profile views, and bot followers. So promotion on TikTok has been murdered. It's been offed by the powers that be. I'm not saying an ad wouldn't work. I'm just saying some ads are not, they're just going to be fed to a bot form, depending on your market, depending on what you're posting, depending on content restrictions, and all sorts of things. 100% it's going to rain. The sky's going to open up before I can even pull this camera in. But we'll try to get finished with this. I just want to make this brief. What do you do? What do you do if you're a nobody? Like me, you're a nobody, and you want to make an impact, and you think, well, promoting good content is like my last shot, right? I tried it last week, and I'm not saying I ran every test. Just don't do it on TikTok. Do it somewhere else. And make sure when you have an ad ready to run that you actually have a product that people are going to like. AKA a good song, a good video, a good call to action, a good challenge. If you look at the best entrepreneurial website builder guys on YouTube, if you look at the highest earning ones, the ones with the biggest companies, the ones with the most millions of subscribers, they all tell you the same thing. You can't go into a market with a product that might work. if you have a niche idea that hasn't been done before, you yourself have to have the confidence and make that happen and make it likable and make it something that people would want to buy. And when people see your random advertisement, it is becoming almost non-likely. It's becoming almost impossible for that to hit a random person on TikTok specifically en masse, at mass, and make that ad go dummy. You look at TikTok Shop and UGC and all this other stuff that gives TikTok the markets within internally to do the advertising and the product shilling that they need to do, and they don't give a fuck about you. So I was inundated with bots. I think the accounts looked like they were all from Saudi Arabia. They were all like Arabic or from Africa or something like that. So my page was inundated with 1,000 Africans. You go to each of their profiles. I mean, I didn't go to all of them, but you go to a few of them and it's just like, it's either totally a computer bot or it's somebody that's so removed from your market, so astronomically distant from your market that ad hitting them does absolutely nothing for anyone. So what do? Be yourself. Be real. Create things that mean something for the world and that you want to create. And then when you have something that someone likes and you think someone's going to like it, you roll it out properly. You say, okay, am I releasing a single or an album? Maybe you're just putting out one song. Maybe you're just putting out one little clip. Maybe you did a freestyle. Maybe I do a freestyle out here. Treat that clip like an album rollout and really get the hype going. Get the heartstrings pulled and get the mood. Set the freaking tone. And I'm talking to myself. I'm talking to everybody, but I'm really talking to myself for future reference. Set the tone with a proper rollout. If you drop an Instagram post on Monday and that's accompanied by a trailer and a reel and a YouTube video and 10 tweets and 10 YouTube shorts, yada yada yada, you have to follow up Tuesday with something. You have to do something on Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday and Friday and Saturday until the rollout cycle has run its course. And then you can talk about re-promotion and you can talk about bringing back something that's like commercially, societally, just kind of dead. It's just kind of over. Things have a renaissance because people will pump money and inspiration and energy into it. And you can do that with whatever you're creating, because I say this all the time, but if you're an artist, whatever you're making, whether you realize what it is or not, what this means or not, it has a place in the world somewhere. And it's your job to financially capitalize on it, have your reputation capitalized, be able to grow your life from your work and your artistic gifts. And if you don't, that's your fault. It's not anyone else's fault but yours. If you really wake up every day and you want to make music and you want to share it with people, I think you're just going the wrong way if you're ignoring that impulse, or if you're deliberately sidestepping yourself. So I don't have any sort of strategy or plan, but I do know that if you're running ads, be so intentional and premeditated about it that you could pull that. If something it's like a bad trade in the stock market. If something unexpected happens and you don't see instant results, just tear it down and try something else. There's no reason to throw money into this absolute monster that is broad media and entertainment in the West, in the whole world. There's no reason to throw money at something, or even to invest in a project without knowing what it could do for the culture. So just be intentional. And don't get too discouraged because now the playing field's more level. So even if you have a lot of promo money, you'd still waste it all promoting to 1,000 Africans. No offense. I'll see you guys tomorrow.